Before we can get started on any games, there's a few things you should modify in the settings. First, let's open the settings. The keyboard section is for all of your key bindings. You can change any of these to what makes you feel comfortable. However, I suggest leaving Call for Medic on the E key, and don't bind anything to the R key. In my experience, binding other functions to the R key may affect certain in-game weapons and they won't work properly. If you don't know what many of these functions do, you can just leave them default until you're more comfortable with how the game's played. While we're here, we're going to click Advanced at the bottom. You'll want to enable both Enable Fast Weapon Switch and the Developer Console. The mouse section is for your mouse sensitivity. I do suggest turning acceleration off as it can help aiming your weapons. The audio section is, of course, for audio. You can adjust the game and music volume here. The video is for your graphics settings. Set your resolution to the size of your monitor for the best gaming experience. If you don't know what your resolution is, look for the setting that says native. Clicking advanced brings up the graphics. If you have a low-end computer, you'll want to lower these settings for smoother gameplay. And while we're here, be sure to have motion blur off and that your field of view is set to 90. Once you're done here, we can move on to the advanced settings. Make sure you have all of the following settings enabled. Automatically reload weapons when not firing, fast weapon switch, play a hit sound every time you injure an enemy, play a last hit sound when one of your attacks kills an enemy, turn off sniper will resume when firing, enable medigun continues to fire when not holding the button down, set view model field of view to 90, and suicide after choosing a class. All of these settings are honestly pretty important for your gameplay.